Hello everyone. So welcome to my channel. Today we are doing our weekly guidance reading. And you can see you have 3 groups to choose from. So don't overthink, just choose the group you feel drawn to, perhaps by the cards or by the crystals or just by this subtle pull in your body. And I will meet you at your group. So hello to those who chose group number 1. So first we have the 10 of Wands as from the tarot group, and we see this skull that the tree is growing from. And this is like something old that is cracking and new life is ready to begin. So it's all about breaking some old cycle, because number 10 always brings a culmination of the energy and then breaking of the cycle and beginning of a new one. And in the wands, we have this energy of a big energetical burden that we are ready to let go of. So it's about courage to act differently, as we can also see from the card right next to it, which is related to Jupiter and Sagittarius, and we also see Mars in Aquarius and the image of the fool jumping from one cliff to the other. So we have this incentive to act differently and breaking old patterns, and it's the action that is driven by ideals. That is Mars in Aquarius, because Aquarius is a very idealistic sign, very scientific. It is the sky in us. It is the idea that drives us. And we have this interesting combination, the 10 and then the Fool, which in tarot is usually number 0, so like a new start. So this week you're guided to move, but according to your values, not pressure. So you are letting go of some pressure, perhaps even some family pressure or expectations of other people, because the tree that we see in the 10 of Wands can represent a family as well. Tree is our roots, it's the ground we grow from, and we see the skull. So something has broken and you're ready to let go of something. So this week you're being guided towards decisive liberation, and you're done carrying the weight that limits your growth. So the next step requires courage, and this ethical courage. Perhaps you will feel the push to speak the truth, or to step out of an old role, or to stop explaining yourself. And then we have the fated meeting. So this is about encountering people. It may be, partners or even teachers or any kind of figures that mirror you. So you will meet people that will confirm that you are on the right path. And if you've been waiting to meet someone or to connect with someone, this is happening this week on a whole new level, leaving the old energy, the old cycle behind. So you're invited to act differently according to your values. We have Sagittarius and Aquarius. And then we also have the new moon in Gemini. Think it through. This is about communication and naming your intentions. So the formula, let's say, for the week is feel this expansion, act with integrity, and clarify. So something very heavy is being released for you, something that has been weighing you down, and you're stepping into a wider, truer version of yourself. So trust your vision, express it. So choose courage, not chaos. So choose clarity. And with the new moon, we also have this new beginning that is possible for you. So you're invited to step forward. So if there is something that you need to clarify, have the courage to do it and have the courage to act differently according to your ideals. So don't try to please anyone. You can leave old connections and relationships behind if necessary, and you are being guided toward new meetings that will reflect your inner vision. So I wish you good luck. And hello to those who chose group number 2. So we have an interesting card from the tarot. We have 2 of coins, which is all about balancing and adapting. So the week opens with a lot of movement and adjustment. Perhaps you're juggling responsibilities or desires, perhaps work versus personal needs. So it's a kind of phase of recalibration. And from this tarot, this is the tarot of the divine, it's connected to the myth of Haida, so repiscent. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. So it's about Pacific Northwest mythology. So this is the myth of repiscent. And so she exists between 2 worlds, the bear world and the human world. So she does not fully belong to only one world. So this is about navigating dual identity. So you have to carry responsibilities in more than one realm, and you need to balance this, perhaps duty and survival, and staying true to yourself. So this is about managing different roles, and you are learning how to prioritize what truly matters and to move between worlds without losing yourself. So this may be work versus family, or logic versus emotion, being independent versus connecting, what you want versus what you need. So you are going to be very much aligning, and be careful not to fall out of alignment. Don't overextend yourself into 2 dimensions. And especially with this next card that we see, it's Mars in Aquarius, and we see this Joker walking on his path. So with Mars in Aquarius, we may over-intellectualize and withdraw emotionally instead of addressing the needs. And we have the 2 of coins, which is a very kind of material card. It's the coins which belong to the material realm. And in the end, you can see we have another Taurus card, New Moon in Taurus, Know Your Worth. So you're invited this week to break free from anything that is outdated and redefine your image and how you manage your energy. Perhaps you have to choose authenticity over obligation. And so see how you belong to both worlds. You may be split. So this can be about being split between different obligations and roles, and perhaps losing touch with your true inner worth. And then we have this Akashic Tarot card, number 20. It says will, wisdom, and mind. So this is about mental clarity, knowing what you're doing, and have a very much directed mind. So this week is asking you what deserves my energy and what does not. So balancing things doesn't mean doing everything, but it's about honoring what truly matters. You're being invited to be authentic and to act according to your own truth. So it's about being free and not repeat old patterns. So it may be, because we have the Joker card, that something new will show up. 2 of Pentacles many times can be a bit of disbalancing. It can shake our world a little, but we always land on our feet. So stay true to yourself and be very much innerly sovereign. So be in your own authority, in your thoughts, in your intentions, and in your direction. Perhaps because this number 20, we see number 2 and number 0. So 2 is all about polarity and also about relationships. And this reflects the Two of Coins. So you're juggling two things, or you're adjusting yourself to expectations of other people. And you can go on adjusting. It's okay to adjust. We have to do that in the real world. But then we have the number 0, which is about the source, the Akashic field. So you are inviting this higher consciousness into your world. So don't react unconsciously, but be very clear and have clear intentions when the world demands the adjustments. And so you are like deciding and seeing clearly what you are actually choosing and where you are giving perhaps your power away through indecision. So this is not really the time to overthink or ask around, but it's time to trust what you have learned, trust your experience. This is the wisdom element. So this week you're invited to stay true to yourself, to act after you have aligned your thoughts and values and intention, and ask yourself, does this respect your worth? So you may be called to action this week, and perhaps you will have to adjust to certain circumstances or even people, but deep down you will know that you are true to yourself and you will act accordingly, because we have the Mars element. As you can see in this Joker card, we see the Mars in Aquarius. Mars in Aquarius always acts according to higher principles. And again, we have this Taurus card, new moon in Taurus. This is opening a new cycle. So to put it more concisely, this week is about adapting yourself and carrying all the burdens while staying true to yourself, choosing your own direction and act accordingly. And this is opening a completely new cycle where you will be much more recognized and valued. So I hope this resonated. Good luck to you. And hello to those who chose group number 3. So first we have the Lover's card from the Tarot of the Divine, which connects to the fairy tale Beauty and the Beast. So this is not about some easy romance. It's about meeting the other and being changed, transformed by it. So we see this maiden and like a dragon figure. So it's about opposites, love and fear and desire. And all this is being confronted so that transformation can happen. So this card represents a decision of the heart, and also it's about meeting perhaps important people. And we see this knight of knight on the black horse riding towards this card. So like you, perhaps this involves perhaps an important person or an important event coming into your life, which may tempt you to act with fear or desire, but you are invited to embrace this beast, which is all about inner fears and inner demons, and transform them through love. So the key is compassion and following your heart and rising above difficulties. And also, communication may be very, very important with the Lover's card. Usually, traditionally, this is the Gemini card. So it's all about connecting with the other, and human beings connect with clear communication. Because what is not spoken cannot transform. We need to name things, and thus we invite them to the surface. And with the Knight card, we see this knight, and it carries the astrological symbols. We see Mars in Aries and Jupiter in Sagittarius. So this is a very big momentum, pushing us forward, but with meaning. So Mars in Aries is courage and initiation, and it can be a very instinctual movement. So this is about acting and not hesitating. But Jupiter in Sagittarius serves higher purpose and has faith and wants to expand through experience. So this Jupiter, in fact, refines this Mars energy. So this is about being driven by purpose. So this week, something is pushing you forward. You're making a decisive step forward and choosing growth over safety. And then we also have this card from the Akashic Tarot, 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt. So this is about a sudden breakthrough. Something is awakening in you. There may be even some disruption coming that will clear stagnation and it will invite you to act. So something is being revealed, and we see the lightning striking the tree. So this is about like shaking and destroying old patterns, even karmic ones, as the tree may represent this deep karmic lineage. So it's all about moving, and then reality will also respond and dissolve obstacles. So don't be afraid of this shift or this confrontation that may be coming your way, and trust the divine. This is what the final card is showing us, the Pisces, new moon in Pisces. So attune to the divine, just sense this surrender and spiritual sensitivity, because this moon is softening everything. So trust and listen and be guided by this divine timing. So whatever happens, whatever perhaps even disruptive energies come, just relax and listen, release control, and also choose compassion and love. And trust this higher vision. You're being guided to act this week. Something may happen to invite you into action, and you will be called to act with courage and meaning. And there may come a sudden shift, perhaps an encounter or some kind of decision to be made, but it is spiritually aligning you, and it is about transforming you. And also trust that you're being guided by this invisible hand, and that all this is divinely orchestrated for you. So trust the divine guidance. Stay calm even if some disruption arrives, and act with courage and your own conviction. So I hope this made sense. I wish you good luck and see you in some other reading.